Exotics, they're an integral part of the Destiny experience, but what makes them so damn special? Their unique perks, outlandish designs, intriguing lore, and RNG based rarity. It's an irresistible cocktail that fuels players' gotta catch 'em all mentality. It's why so many exotic freakout reaction vids exist on YouTube. It's why exotic weapons used to trend on Twitter when Zeus sold them. It's why Bungie's making the Iron Galahorn a pre-order exclusive, cause who the fuck doesn't want a black and silver G-Horn? And it's why you guys tune into my exotic loot haul videos. Loot, sweet, precious loot. So yeah, exotic gear holds a unique fascination with Destiny players, which is why there's so much intrigue surrounding the game's missing and cut exotics. In this video, we're going to look at 4 of those exotics that temporarily surfaced and then disappeared into the murky depths of history. Let's do this. First up, exotic maps. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but data mined info from way back in 2014 revealed not just exotic maps, but legendary and common maps too. And we all know what treasure maps lead to. Treasure. So what kind of exotic loot would players have discovered from an exotic treasure map? Sadly, we'll never know. Exotic maps never made it into Destiny. My guess is that these were early prototypes for Destiny's exotic quest lines. Anyone remember those? Before the Taken King dropped, turning in bounties to vendors would occasionally throw up a quest that when completed rewarded players with exotic weapons. It's my hope that Bungie will pack a few more exotic quests into Rise of Iron. Next up, we have this cut exotic heavy weapon. It's an exotic that has no official name, but we do know what its 2 unique perks were. Dubious Ordnance, this weapon delivers a high energy volley of explosive ordnance, and Dubious Munitions, kills from the volley add another round to the volley. Now I've got to admit, this sounds like a beast of an exotic, but are we ever gonna actually see it? Well, when a fan tweeted Bungie's creative director Luke Smith asking him whether or not this was a fake, Luke Smith said it's an icon for a weapon that was cut from the Taken King. Now, does that mean it was cut from the game altogether, or will it eventually be included in an upcoming expansion, perhaps Rise of Iron? We simply don't know. Next up, we have an exotic ship. Now, we've yet to actually see an exotic ship in Destiny, which is why this caused such a stir when it was data mined back in 2014. The ship's schematics reveal some interesting details. The ship is called Mana Cella Dei, which is Latin for Swift Hand of God, and the ship's description is Latin for Don't Make Us Kick Your Ass. Again, whether or not we'll ever see this exotic ship, or indeed any exotic ships, remains to be seen. And finally, the long sought after exotic Sparrow, the S99 Dawn Chaser. Its description reads, the future and all of its promise awaits you. Again, this was data mined back in 2014. Since then, nothing. Now, many fans, including myself, would love to see this in game, but like I've said before, we have no idea if this has been permanently cut or held back for future DLC, or perhaps even the sequel. And yes, there are other missing exotics too, but it's likely these will turn up in Rise of Iron. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. So then, if you could only choose one of the exotics mentioned in this video to make it into Destiny at some point in the future, which one would you choose? The dubious heavy weapon, the ship, or the Sparrow? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you'd like to watch more Destiny content, click here. It's a huge loot haul video. You also find a link to this video in the description box below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. And as always, until next time, Guardians.